The U.S. Navy has taken a major step toward routine unmanned operations from carrier decks with the first test flight of its MQ-25A Stingray refueling drone, platform priced at roughly $209 million per aircraft. Conducted on April 25, 2026 at Boeing's facility at MidAmerica Airport in Mascoutah, Illinois, the sortie marked the inaugural flight of a production representative MQ-25A. It validated the basic flight controls and autonomous handling of the Navy's first operational carrier-based unmanned aircraft. What was just tested? According to official Navy and Boeing statements, the test involved the first engineering development model, or EDM, MQ-25A, executing a pre-planned flight profile from MidAmerica St. Louis Airport. The aircraft took off at 10:49 a.m. local time. They flew for about 2 hours while ground crews monitored performance from the Unmanned Carrier Aviation Missile Control System, or UMCS, ground station. During the sortie, the Stingray demonstrated autonomous taxi, takeoff, flight, landing, and responsiveness to command inputs from remote air vehicle pilots, confirming integration between the air vehicle and the Navy's control architecture. This flight comes after a series of ground and taxi trials earlier in 2026 at the same Boeing production facility, where the Navy and Boeing had already validated low and high-speed taxi performance. Cost, investment, and program scale. Business and defense reporting around the milestone emphasized the scale of the Navy's financial commitment to the MQ-25 program. Built by Boeing, each MQ-25A Stingray is estimated to cost about $209 million, and the Navy has invested on the order of $16 billion in the overall system, which includes the aircraft, control stations, carrier integration, and support infrastructure. The current flight test article is one of 4 engineering development model aircraft covered under the original $805 million Engineering and Manufacturing Development, or EMD, contract awarded to Boeing in 2018. Beyond these prototypes, the Navy's budget documents anticipate low-rate initial production beginning later in the decade, with the service requesting over $1 billion in fiscal year 2026 alone to fund early procurement and continued research, development, test, and evaluation. From concept to carrier-based tanker. The MQ-25 program traces its roots to the Unmanned Carrier-Launched Airborne Surveillance and Strike, or U-Class initiative, which evolved into the Carrier-Based Area Refueling System, or CBARS, effort focused primarily on the tanking mission. In August 2018, the Navy selected Boeing's proposal, designating it the MQ-25, and the T-1 demonstrator aircraft flew for the first time in September 2019. Between 2019 and 2021, the Boeing-owned T-1 asset accumulated roughly 125 flight hours, validating aerodynamics, software, and core systems for the future fleet aircraft. T-1 also became the first unmanned platform in history to refuel another aircraft in flight, transferring fuel to an FA-18F Super Hornet in June 2021, and subsequently to an E-2D Hawkeye and F-35C Lightning II in follow-on trials. Technical characteristics and mission profile. The MQ-25A Stingray is a clean-sheet, carrier-capable, unmanned tanker powered by a single Rolls-Royce AE 3007N turbofan engine. Designed around the Navy's SEABAR's requirements, the aircraft is expected to deliver approximately 14,000 to 16,000 pounds of fuel at a radius of about 500 nautical miles when equipped with the same Cobham Aerial Refueling Store (ARS) pod used by FA-18E and F Super Hornets. These performance parameters are intended to significantly extend the strike range and time on station for carrier air-wing fighters and surveillance assets by shifting the tanking burden from crewed platforms. The Stingray is optimized to operate from Nimitz and Ford-class carriers, with deck handling and integration already demonstrated in earlier trials in which T-1 conducted full-deck operations aboard USS George H.W. Bush, CVN-77, in 2021 without taking off. How the Stingray changes carrier air wings. Operationally, the MQ-25A is intended to relieve FA-18E and F Super Hornets of the tanking mission. This role currently consumes an estimated 20 to 30% of Hornet sorties as they fly with buddy store refueling pods to support other aircraft. By transitioning that work to a dedicated unmanned tanker, the Navy expects to free more Super Hornets for their primary strike and air defense roles, effectively increasing the offensive and defensive power of each carrier air wing without adding new crewed squadrons. At the same time, providing 14,000 to 16,000 pounds of fuel at 500 nautical miles dramatically expands the reach of embarked fighters and ISR platforms, an increasingly important factor as potential adversaries field long-range anti-ship weapons designed to hold carriers at risk. The Stingray thus serves both as a force multiplier and an enabler of distributed maritime operations, giving carrier strike groups greater flexibility in how and where they project air power. Testing roadmap and path to service entry. Following initial flight tests at MidAmerica, the Navy plans to ferry the first MQ-25A to Naval Air Station Patuxent River, Maryland, later in 2026 for more extensive developmental and operational evaluation. Test squadrons VX-23 and UX-24 are slated to conduct envelope expansion, systems integration, and ultimately carrier suitability for refueling certification work. Earlier program documents and Navy statements point to an initial operational capability around fiscal year 2027, assuming testing proceeds on schedule and key risks such as integration with the carrier environment and reliability of the unmanned control system are managed successfully. Additional flight trials will be required to re-evaluate aerial refueling in the production configuration, even though the T-1 demonstrator has already proven contact and fuel transfer with multiple receiver types. Strategic implications for naval aviation. Beyond immediate tanker capacity, the MQ-25A is widely viewed as a pathfinder for broader unmanned integration into carrier air wings. By fielding an operationally essential but comparatively low-threat mission in unmanned form, the Navy can mature concepts of operations, control architectures, and deck procedures that could later support unmanned strike, surveillance, and electronic warfare aircraft. In strategic terms, the successful first flight of this $209 million refueling drone signals that the service is moving from experimentation toward fielding an operational unmanned capability designed to extend the reach and survivability of U.S. carrier strike groups in contested environments. If testing stays on track and the Stingray enters service around 2027, it will reshape how the Navy sustains air operations at range and could influence Allied Navy's own approaches to integrating unmanned aviation at sea.